Hey guys, welcome to Emlyn in the Mix. Thanks for joining me tonight. Tonight we're going to be showing you Softube's Console 1. Basically, the Softube Console 1 is a channel strip with tactile control. It's a hardware and a software integration. I've got it up here on the screen. We're going to cut to the screenshot in a sec. But basically, it is one big fat channel strip, and I've had it for a few days now. I'm still getting to grips with it, but it's really good, and I'm going to show you exactly how it sounds in tonight's video so you can compare with the Softube Console 1 and then how I had it mixed prior to putting the Console 1 on there. Now, in your everyday mixing duties, you'll use an equalizer, you'll use a compressor, you may use a gate and other sends to effects like reverb and delay and that sort of stuff. This thing here doesn't actually have effects or sends per se, but it is a channel strip, so it has the essentials. And it really, what I've noticed just from having this for the last few days is just how quickly and seamlessly I can get the mix that I want in the shortest amount of time. Usually when I'm mixing a track, I'll add an equalizer, I'll add a compressor. Usually if I'm using Ableton, I use the in-house equalizers and compressors and limiters. And if I'm using other programs like Logic, I'll use their in-house compressors, limiters, and EQs, because they're all very good. They're all built in very nice. But yeah, what I want to talk about tonight is just how nice the Console 1 actually feels. And the knobs are very sturdy, and they have a very nice slow motion, very weighted motion about them. If you have a look here on the screenshot, you can see how nicely it scrolls through the volume there. And actually, if I hit this fine adjust here, it actually slows it down for me, which is a really nice addition, just to fine tune and get the level or the setting that you want to get there. Very nice indeed. So as a channel strip, how does a channel strip actually work? So if you can see here, I'll just try and show you to the camera as much as I possibly can. So actually the audio signal flows from left to right. The audio actually comes through here on the input gain. It goes through, you got a high cut and a low cut option here. Then it goes through your shape, which has a gate release and sustain and punch. Then we go into the equalizer. Much like, this is basically based on the really awesome SSL 4000 mixer, I believe. So basically you go through the EQ next, and the EQ has four areas where you can shape the EQ. You got your low gain, low mid gain, high mid gain, and your high gain here. Then you can adjust the frequency. You got your Q, and for your low gain and your high gain, you've actually got cut, bell, and shelf, which you can alter. Then the audio signal goes into a compressor where you can choose the compressor to compress it, or you can choose not to compress it, because you actually have a compressor input here. You can turn it off. See there, you can see on the digital on the screen, it actually turns off. Lastly, this is the addition that Softube absolutely rocks out, and I definitely talked about it when we had the Harmonics plugin, which I had a quick overview or a quick look at. You've got a section here which is drive, character, and then you've got your master volume here and pan as well. The drive and the character remind me of the Harmonics plugin. They just have very subtle, transient, exciter type sound, and they're really cool. You can really just dial it in really hard, or you can dial it in subtly and get some really nice effects. Up here you got your track selection. So depending on how many Console 1s I have loaded, and I'm going to show you in this track in a sec, I can actually go through to each additional plugin loaded on each track, and it corresponds to the track. For example, if I press 8 here, I've got my kick 2, actually Console 1's going on my kick 2, a bit of EQ and compression. Track 5 is my strobe synthesizer. I've got a little bit of EQ and compression going on there. So guys, here it is. I'm going to show you right now. This is with Console 1 currently loaded. Let's have a listen to what it's done to my track, and I'm going to turn it off and you'll be able to hear the difference. So here we go, guys. This is with Console 1 on. Alright guys, so there you go, there you have it there, with console 1 on my track that I'm currently mixing at the moment. For me, it's amazing because I can hear where I've actually cut away sounds I've been able to adjust very simply by scrolling through each track. And the visual feedback is awesome on the console 1. It's so easy to see what's happening. I can see my input gain, I can see my output gain, I can see if I'm peaking there. I can also see the amount of threshold that my compressor's giving. It's just really hands-on, really good visual feedback. Probably my only little bit of, I guess, criticism is that I wish that there was a stand for the console 1 to actually sit like this. Just because when it's sitting like that on a flat table or a flat surface, which most studios would have, I'd imagine, I can't really see unless I'm like over the top looking down. I can't 100% see what's happening from this angle here. But when it is on the angle, the visual feedback is stunning. I can see all my parameters, I can see my settings. It's really intuitive. I can see exactly what's happening with my channel strip. All right, so now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna quickly show you the mix without console 1 on. Yeah, prepare to, I guess, see how it sounded originally. So I'm gonna just actually turn off all of the console 1s. Here we go. All right, guys, here's with console 1 off. Have a listen to the mix. Alright, so already I can hear a whole bunch of muddiness going on with my mid frequencies. My low mids are clashing like hell. It just doesn't sound carved. It doesn't sound... There's no paved way for the low mids, especially the low mids, to actually... They're just clashing with each other. And it sounds muddy as hell to me. I don't know if you can hear that in the mix there. So this channel strip's basically helped me shape and carve my sound and give me an incredibly tight sound. I was going to go to a more busier part in the track, which is a little bit later on, which you heard in the last part of the mix version. Have a listen here. Yeah, look, I'm just going to stop it there. There's no clarity. There's nothing popping out in the mix. It sounds really dull. It sounds really muddy. All right, guys, here we go again from that same sort of busy point in the track, and have a listen to the difference. So much better, so much more depth, so much more clarity, more three-dimensional as a track could sound. It was a very flat mix before, very muddy. Anyway, that's it, guys. I'm not going to crap on anymore. Console 1, Softube's Console 1, check it out. Actually, just check out everything that Softube does and has been doing. Recently, Softube has really stepped up its game and I'm converted to Softube. Like, this is unbelievable. The Console 1, I'm really, really amazed and really happy with how it sounds and just how easy and quickly I can go through each track and then quickly carve the sound that I want. Let me thank the guys at Sound of Music for letting me borrow this and test it out. It's been wonderful, and I'm going to continue testing it out over the summer holidays here. Absolutely amazed with it. Softube, check out what they're doing. This is really cool. That harmonics plugin is really cool. Now, Console 1, I know it's been out for a while. This is the MK2, but freaking Console 1, unbelievable. Well done, Softube. I'm really, really satisfied with it. Yeah, next time, if the hardware can go like this, that'd be cool. No, just kidding. Well done. Very good. Anyway, make sure, guys, what am I saying? I'm absolutely crapping on. Alright, guys, thanks for joining me on Emlyn in the Mix. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you learned a little bit more about the Console 1. I'll do another future video just going over its features and how each one integrates and works with your software. Alright, thanks for joining Emlyn Mix. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Leave a comment in the comment section below if you have any questions or you just want to say something. And until next time, peace out. Ooh.